Now these, great. This is the BBC Micropython. This is a version 1 Micropython, and I've been using these to teach coding to primary and secondary school users now for a long time. Excellent device. And actually I didn't think anything could come across that was better. The version 2 is nice, but the version 2 Micropython is basically the same device but with some extra switching on the front and some more memory. Then this came along. This is a HiFive, again by Doctor Who and the BBC. If you look at the two side by side, you can see the similarities. It's the same connector, same general idea. This time though, a little bit different. This screen, RGB LED, same buttons, same sensors as before, but on the back, there it is, this thing here. Now that's an ESP32, that's a Wi-Fi connector, and that's a game changer. This has got so much more memory. I've had this for just over a year now. I've been playing with these. They've been publicly available since about October this year. Branded with Tinker and Doctor Who. Comes like this as a branded Doctor Who learning device. But this bit here makes it useful. So to demonstrate the capabilities of this device, the HiFive with a RISC processor and this ESP32 Wi-Fi chip, I'm going to demonstrate connecting to the International Space Station's database, well, it's online database, and then downloading the crew manifest live. So let's have a go. Okay, so this is the code. Let's see what's going on. We'll use putty just to demonstrate the most parts of it, but you can see it's a very simple piece of code. So first thing we do is we import the HiFive drivers, or the HiFive library I should say, and we'll import the ESP32 library. We'll set up the Wi-Fi mode so it's ready for connection. All this is detailed in the tutorials that the HiFive Doctor Who project uses. I'll set my Wi-Fi username and password. Whoops. And I'll make a connection to my Wi-Fi. Now if this bit works, with the version of the driver I'm running, we should get a Wi-Fi connected return. I think the later version of the firmware has hidden this message. I'm going to set up my host to the website I'm trying to connect to. Now this is detailed on the tutorial from HiFive and Tinker, but obviously I'm using a different website and I've just replaced the bits, just swapped it over and just followed the same protocols through. This is detailed on this website. If you look it up, it gives there's two requests you can use, the astronauts one and the where is it currently one. So I've set that up. I'm going to make a connection to the host there on port 80. Again, that should come back with a true and it's connected. I'm going to send a request to that data using that host and that request. So paste that across and it's come back. Now if I actually print response, you'll see what's come back. Okay, so we can see all the data's here. Let's just run that again. You can see all the data's here. There's the true, and then there is the data that's coming across. Now if you notice, all the data for the people is in this little array here, and it's formatted as a dictionary. That makes our life very, very easy. So what we do is we split it. So we split it, and if I print data, you'll see what I've got now. Okay, so when I split it, can't quite see that, it's just off the screen slightly. There we go. So when I split it now, I've got just the data block. I've got rid of that true part of it. Okay, so we've split part 1, which contains all the data. And if we count across, position 9, so starting at 0, 1, 2, so on, position 9 is this bit here. So I'm going to evaluate that data. So I'm going to use this here. And what the evaluate does is it tries to run that as a piece of code. But because it's formatted as a dictionary, it will create a dictionary for us. So if I now print data, you can see now it's all formatted in this dictionary. Okay, so the crew total, get it from that position. So crew total data number, there's number. So if I do print crew total, whoops, T-O-T-A-L, there we go, that's the 7, it's pulled it from there. I can do a little display on the screen, which I won't do for the minute. I can get the names of the people. So the names is going to come from people. So let's have a print names. I've got all the names. And then what I'll do is I'll just do this little for loop just to print out them each one at a time. So I'll say for crew in range total, or crew total. So let's put that back up. For crew in range total, print the names, the crew, that's position, so it's names, position 0, so name 0, name 1, name 2, name 3, and so on, from that crew total list. So if I press enter there, stop that, there we do. So this is the current crew manifest for the International Space Station. Now this is live data provided by this website. We'll just find that website again. So this API. So if I look at this API for you so you can see, and I know this is live data because the last time the Dragon Space crew went up, I ran my website program and it updated automatically. So this is the 2 APIs you can use. People in space right now, so that's the people, that's the data we've pulled in, and the location, where is it, so we can also identify its position. We can use that API. So I do have that one as an example as well, and it works exactly the same way, but this time, and I'll just scroll down here because I'm not going to go through it line by line. So I do have a similar one that does the connection for the same website, but pulls out the longitude and latitude of whereabouts the International Space Station is, and then I use a time server to get its exact fix, longitude, longitude and latitude. Both of them I've got the code, which I'll do a link to, but this just demonstrates really how good the HiFive is with its internet capability. Okay, so let's have a look at how that looks on our HiFive. So there you go, what more can you say? We've got a BBC Tinker HiFive connected to the internet using its ESP32 Wi-Fi chip, connected to an online database with the live data from the International Space Station's crew manifest, downloading it to PuTTY so we can see it on in a terminal, and also displaying it on the screen, or using Micropython. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. You can always buy us a coffee as well. If you want the code, there'll be a link to my blog on in the description.